Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 19 career mode here today on the channel. We're back on the FIFA 20 mod. We're playing as Manchester City on the upcoming 2019 to the 2020 season. We're playing with the brand new kits, transfers and teams. Let's here today rebuild Manchester City on ultimate difficulty. So if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here with notifications on. I want to make a deal with you. If this video can hit, say, 500 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second video instantly. So guys, in today's episode, we have 4 matches in the Premier League. The first of which is against Pochettino's Tottenham Hotspur, against Wolves, Arsenal and Liverpool. So we've got a tough run in the calendar. First up, we're back on the FIFA 20 mod. A lot of other YouTubers have covered this now, FNG, S2G, just to name a few. We're playing on the same mod we played the United career before. So we're essentially playing FIFA 20 on the FIFA 19 engine. So we want a series to sort of tie us over to FIFA 20 before it comes out. So I've made the decision to do a Manchester City career on the brand new season. In the Premier League, we're going to be facing the likes of Sheffield United, Aston Villa, and of course Norwich for the first time. The main objective for this series is to win the quadruple. If I don't, I will consider this series a failure. The main objective is to bring in squad depth as well. We essentially need a second team to compete over 4 competitions. We must win the Premier League. We must win the Carabao Cup or EFL Cup. We must win the FA Cup and the UEFA Champions League. So we've got a lot of areas I want to strengthen to essentially have a full second team. So I'm looking at a new striker to bring in, a left and right-sided winger, a central midfielder, a left back and a goalkeeper. And here are some of the players that I have identified. Poulsen, Paco Alcacer, Kramaric and Rodrigo up front, Guedes as well. In the midfield, Witsel, Parejo, Thiago Alcantara are potential midfielders we could bring in. I also think we need a backup goalkeeper to play in cup runs to rotate with Bravo because he's simply not good enough. I am interested into crazy offers for my players. However, I don't want to let anyone really go except for Bravo. So I need a backup goalkeeper. I have identified Jan Sommer and Berkey as they have really good distribution and I think they would do well in this Manchester City squad. So here are the 5 new players that I'm going to be signing for the series. We're bringing in a rotational striker. Rodrigo has played well over 100 games for Valencia down in Spain, and we're bringing in a lot of Spanish players. Gabriel Jesus hasn't quite lived up to the hype in Manchester City in real life. However, he's a phenomenal player in career mode, but we just need squad depth. Like I said, we want to win the quadruple. It's a must. I've also gone out and signed Asensio from Real Madrid for nearly £90 million, 23 years of age, 84 overall, is going to bring us even with more squad depth. We've got the likes of Sterling and Sane on the left, and on the right we can have Asensio and Riyad Mahrez. For £48 million, the Real Madrid, the former Galactico, has joined Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. I also want to strengthen my midfield as well. With the signing of Rodri, we do have a really good midfield. However, just continuing to go from strength to strength. Daniel Parejo is a very formidable player. He's been heavily linked to the Premier League for like the last 10 years. I swear, he's been wanting to join Liverpool, and I guess he's sort of missed his sort of key opportunity now. However, 85 overall, 30 years of age, a Valencia player as well. He's a very formidable first team player. Also on the left hand side with the likes of Mendy, I know we've got Angelino as well on that left hand side, but I think we need a world class left back to overlap and push up with Raheem Sterling, because that was sort of, we haven't got a world-class player in that left-back position just yet, and unfortunately Mendy just keeps on picking up injuries. I've made the decision to go with Borussia Dortmund's #1 goalkeeper, Berkey, 28 years of age, 85 overall, had a couple more years and a slightly higher rating than Jan Sommer. So this is the squad I'm going to be playing with this season, a 4-3-3 attack. Aguero leading the line, Sterling, Sane, De Bruyne, David Silva, and of course Fernandinho on the right. As a right back, we've got Kyle Walker, left back Jordi Alba, Laporte, John Stones making up my centre back partnership. I will rotate Otamendi when we can, and we've got Edison in goal. So the first match of the season, we have a really, really tough task. We face Pochettino's Tottenham Hotspur away at White Hart Lane. So we're going to be playing this series right up until FIFA 20 is released. It's a bit of a taste and a bit of a tease playing on this FIFA 20 mod. Now, you can only get this mod if you're playing on PC. I'll put in the description below if you guys would like to download it and play along with me. There's some really cool features to this mod, like we can actually request transfer funds from the board. They've also tweaked the gameplay as well, making it even harder on ultimate difficulty. This is nearly like an ultimate difficulty career mode. We can also have access to the full table. I didn't even realize this in FIFA 19, that they removed a lot of the functional tables that they had in previous FIFAs. So as you see there in asterisk, it says old table, old fixtures. You can access that stuff along with the squad report. So let's get stuck into Pochettino's Tottenham Hotspur. Now guys, I really can't wait to sink my teeth into this mod. They've revamped a lot of aspects of the game. They've improved transfer targets, so the AI will more so now take on the initiative, spend their money, and bring in a lot more players, which is really cool. The difficulty's been added up. Some of the sliders and sort of stuff has changed as well, making it more difficult. Long shots as well, if you get into the right position and you can hit that timed finish perfectly, it can really come off as well, along with some like UI changes as well. But I really can't wait to get stuck into this. Like I said, I've given myself a main objective. If I don't win the quadruple, I will consider this series a failure. I also would love to hit 100 points with Manchester City. Let's see how it can be done. We spent £250 million on the squad. We have an A team and essentially a B team. Let's get stuck into Spurs. So here is the squad we're going to be playing with this season. We will rotate where we have to as well. So Spurs have Lo Celso and Ndombele, just to name a few, Harry Kane and Heung-min Son up top. Spurs already on the attack, and Heung-min Son puts it wide. There's been a free kick here for Spurs. Serge Aurier, David Silva intercepts KDB, Kevin De Bruyne. Sterling has been closed down massively there. We want to try and get those triangles up. We want to get this tiki-taka football going. Fernandinho in some space. Oh, it's some excellent passing from the citizens, and that's something special. Fernandinho opens up the goal scoring for the Manchester City career mode. We managed to stretch them wide out to the left on the counter attack. Cool as a cucumber. Fernandinho, more like Ronaldinho from midfield there. My defensive right-sided midfielder starts off the goal scoring for the citizens. Excellent stuff. Manchester is blue for now. Now, it's going to be really tough to try and hit 100 points, and I'm also going to have to heavily rotate the squads in the cup run. Aguero! It's offside. He hit the post anyway. Kane turns his man. What a pass to Heung-min Son! And it's a goal. No, it's offside! Oh, by the smallest of margins. VAR has ruled that one off. Edison did get beaten there. It went right through him, but already the attacking intensity of Spurs is massive. We can't afford to drop points hardly ever as well, especially against the likes of Liverpool. Sterling still going here. It's essentially a cup final. Eriksen, Walker, trying to build something up. I quite like this sort of mango Spanish-styled kit. Can't get the through ball there to Sane. That's a good pass there to save possession. It's back and forth here, both sides ping-ponging. Fernandinho, Aguero finds Leroy Sane in space. Oh no! What a poor finish from Leroy Sane, putting it wide of Hugo Lloris. Manchester City only lead by 1 goal. Spurs trying to bring it out from the back. They got some nice passing here. Hugo Lloris clears. Walker wins it. De Bruyne gets it down to feet. Sane with the Ronaldo chop gets tackled by Rose, but Fernandinho picks up the sloppy possession, fires it to Sterling at the back post, but it wasn't to be. Spurs, even conceding this early goal, don't look down and out for it. In Ndombele, Hyung, Kane, Heung-min Son, some really nice technical passing here from Spurs. It's Serge Aurier, the shot gets blocked by Sterling, and we've passed it back into danger here. Oh my god, we gave them an inch of a chance and they capitalised it. It's Heung-min Son to make it 1-1 just before the 69th minute down at Spurs' new stadium. We concede late in the second half. Playing it out from the back has cost us there. Sterling passing it into danger, and Heung-min Son, what a header. What a magnificent goal. Okay, it's time to make some substitutions here now. We have a lot of players at our disposal. We're going to bring on Marco Asensio, Riyad Mahrez. We've got Silva, Rodrigo, and Daniel Parejo as well. Let's bring on Bernardo Silva in attacking midfield. We essentially want 2 players in each position for this series, so hopefully my triple threat can come through. Bernardo Silva puts in a really good ball to Asensio. Ronaldo chops, flicks it on, straight to Lloris. Man, we need to beat Spurs here today. We can't afford to go with a draw. We need to try and win every single match we go for. But Spurs are just looking so strong in the midfield. Lo Celso, it's just burnt me there. Eriksen, get it out. If in doubt, just get it out. Oh my god, we're just getting closed down here. I'm definitely noticing. Oh, that's a good interception. Just like the passing intricacy and the first touch of Spurs is so good. That's an opening there. Jordi Alba has found Asensio. The Spaniards combined. It's across the deck. Mahrez gobbles it up. It's 2-1 just before the 80th minute there. What a beauty from Riyad Mahrez. Outstanding. Fresh off the bench. Absolutely clinical in the final third there. It took a really nice overlapping run from Jordi Alba and Asensio. And now thinking of it, we signed like 5 Spaniards, except for the Swissman Berkey. But we've beaten Lloris there. It's 2-1 away down in London. And I'm absolutely ecstatic on the touchline. Come on, Man City, let's push through. Eriksen pushing and bombing forward. Davis from left back pushing up. And Ndombele loses possession sloppily, and they're a little bit exposed on their right back there. What a ball from Sergio Aguero. Asensio, the fox in the box, goes for goal. It's come off the post. Mahrez! Oh, how ironic. Mahrez is actually the former fox in the box. I didn't even mean to say that. Oh my god, because he played for Leicester. That's so funny. 3-1. Spurs trying to save the points there. Asensio so unlucky. But Mahrez was so heavily closed down there. Look at Vertonghen or Davies trying to track back from that. And he's absolutely roofed it there. Inch perfect from Riyad Mahrez. What a strike. What a stick of dynamite. Sensational. 2 goals this season. Spurs trying to build something up. Will they get one last chance? No, that's it. The full-time whistle has blown. We've started off our Premier League campaign with a 3-1 victory. How can we not play Riyad Mahrez for the next match? Okay guys, welcome back to the second match of today's episode. We play Wolverhampton Wanderers. Immobile's joined Real Madrid. And also Spurs have signed a new player. Watford sit atop the Premier League just to playing more. So we're playing Wolves at home. The first time in the brand new Manchester City kit. I quite like the darker blue and purple. It's got a really nice aesthetic. So let's rotate the squad. We're going to play Riyad Mahrez on the right hand side. And we're going to play Daniel Parejo in the midfield. As we are playing Wolverhampton Wanderers. They're a mid-table team looking to push for a Europa League, potentially a Champions League place. So let's rotate the squad slightly. Aguero, Mahrez, Sterling leading the line. Parejo, KDB and Fernandinho in the midfield. And we have our first match at home at the Etihad. Okay guys, welcome to the second match of today's episode. We face Wolverhampton Wanderers, the Spaniards versus the Portuguese. I like to sort of think of this match. Let's get stuck into them. They've got a really strong squad, and especially on this FIFA 20 mod, they're going to be ultra competitive. I can't wait to see who they're fielding with here today. So a couple of small rotations. Riyad Mahrez is in form. We're going to try and play him on that right-hand side. So they're playing a 5 at the back formation. Neves, Jota, and Ramirez up front. Jimenez, Bolly, Johnny, Jota. Oh, that's a very formidable Wolves squad. Manchester City at home trying to build something up here with Fernandinho. Kun Aguero drops back. Parejo. Fernandinho! Oh, what? Where has that come from? An absolute wonder goal. It's a fantastic goal there by Fernandinho. He started off scoring again. That's got a huge reflection. Why did that bobble and dip so much? He had a small amount of space. I tried to press for... Oh, it's come off volley there. It's hit a huge deflection from the Wolverhampton Wanderers defender off the shoulder, and it's gone bottom left. Fernandinho, Ronaldinho more like. I didn't think my central and defensive midfielder would become a goal-scoring midfielder from that range. And Manchester City are up. Man, oh man, Fernandinho, that was a really lucky strike though. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne intercepts Bolly. Cuts back. De Bruyne to Mahrez. It's curling, but it's a good save. Bring it out from the back. Wolverhampton Wanderers trying to build something here. Raul Jimenez over the top. Johnny. Jota. Johnny. Stones just gets burnt. That's not a bad strike from Wolves. After conceding the early goal, they're trying to push here. Fernandinho finds Aguero. Sees Sterling over the top. Takes a touch. Sterling, it's a little bit too heavy. And he's been outplayed by Doherty there. And Fernandinho has picked up a yellow card. Daniel Parejo on his debut. Oh, that's a foul. We're going to play on here. Walker! It could have been better than that. We probably should have just called the free kick. Because Walker probably isn't going to strike that. Aguero waiting for oncoming traffic. He's found Sterling in acres of space. Wolves, man. Playing a 5 at the back formation. Just really sitting deep against us. We're struggling. We're really struggling to beat Wolves in the final third. Jordi Alba's now pushed up, doing some skill moves. Daniel... Patricio saves quite well. Man, oh man, he's having a really good match here today. Patricio, 83-84 rated. That's a good save. Nice dink over the top. That's an incisive pass by Fernandinho. De Bruyne. Aguero scoops. Aguero! Oh my god, man. What is this goalkeeping display? Aguero should be scoring that. Scoops turns the defender, hits it hard, and it just wasn't good enough. We're being very direct. We've got a really good high-octane attack going. Parejo. Stones. Flicks on. Yes! Yes, yes! Oh, it's gone straight to the goalkeeper. Wolves bomb it north. Fernandinho wins the header. De Bruyne flicks on to Aguero. Aguero sees the run of Riyad Mahrez. Ronaldo chops straight into danger, straight into Johnny, and Wolves clear. From the throw-in, Mahrez. Inside, holds off two. Fernandinho, we've got some nice passing going on. Sterling at the back post! Not a good enough header. Another corner kick here for Manchester City. 7 shots on in this match. We have the ascendancy. We're oozing with confidence in the final third. Oh, how has that not gone in? Sterling, man, gets onto it, but can't quite curl it around. It's a good attempt by the young Englishman. Raul Jimenez. And now Wolves are back on the attack. That's got a deflection, surely. No, that was just a shit cross. Oh, speaking of shit crosses, Neves is intercepted here and played through Jota, Walker. Oh, playing out from the back. Oh, I want to try and pass more with my gameplay with Man City, but I've been caught out playing from the back sometimes. But it does work when you get some really nice incisive passes off. Sterling Ronaldo chops. It's a poor pass there. Daniel Parejo turns one and goes for goal. It's hit the Wolves defender, but unfortunately it hasn't dropped favourably. Mahrez, Neves, and Wolves try and bring back and build something. Okay, it's time to make some substitutions. Let's bring on Rodrigo for his debut. We've got a couple of options on the bench. Sane, Silva, Asensio, Otamendi. Unless Laporte or Stones have a clanger. I'm probably not going to rotate Otamendi anytime soon. But let's bring on Sane. Or Asensio. Let's go with Rodrigo, Asensio, and Silva. De Bruyne, Parejo, David Silva, Walker. Getting some really nice passes here off at the edge of the box. Asensio back to Parejo. We're just trying to get these triangles off and get this space opened up. We're really holding Wolves off here. Rodrigo turns, keeps going. Got really shut down there. Manchester City with the corner kick. Mahrez whips it. Aguero! We've got the 1-goal lead. I guess Wolves are trying to go for the draw. They're slightly pushing up here. They've got 4 players in our half. They're still playing that 5 at the back. Park the bus formation. Mahrez has gotten space, but he's just gone into danger. We probably had more time. Parejo can't get the shot away. But that's it. The full-time whistle has blown. We've beaten Wolverhampton Wanderers here today 1-0. 13 shots to 9. Wolves had maybe one clear-cut chance, I'd say. But we've managed to scrape a victory here today with another unlikely goal there by Fernandinho. I thought this match was going to be very different. Scoring 4 minutes in, they were kind of unlucky in this match. They definitely played 5 at the back. Parking the bus, they just really wanted the points. They didn't get it. They switched to a 4-4-2 in the end anyway. Okay guys, welcome to the third match of today's video. We face Unai Emery's Arsenal. Dwight Gale has left Newcastle to go to Bordeaux, which is interesting. So we're going down to the Emirates, going down to London once again here today to face the Gunners. They're going to be trying to make top 4 this season, so it's another must-win match. This episode here today will massively decide the top 4 in our season. We've got to go out and win it. So, we're going to lead the line. We're going to make some slight changes and alterations. So, Aguero, Sane, Sterling are going to be leading the line. We're going to be rotating back into the fold David Silva, and I can't wait to see who Arsenal are going to be playing with this season. Walker, Alba, Laporte, Stones, and the same midfield. Okay, guys, let's get stuck into Unai Emery's Arsenal. They have probably, if not the second or third best front 3 in the league. With, of course, Pepe, Lacazette, and Aubameyang up front. They are a venomous opposition to face. We've also got the likes of David Luiz in the defence. You never know quite type of game he's going to have. He can either score a absolute cracker of a free kick, or he can have a bit of a clanger. So, Arsenal are playing Ozil and Aubameyang, Ceballos, Pepe, Torreira, and Xhaka. No Guendouzi. Leno in goal, Bellerin, Socrates, and Kolasinac in goal. Ozil creating for Aubameyang. The ball comes in, and Arsenal have the first incisive pass. Building up from a counter-attack here. De Bruyne slips through Sterling. They've pushed way too many players forward here. The Gunners, and Sterling goes for goal. Sane has somehow collected it. De Bruyne, Kolasinac. It's sloppy. It's very, very sloppy. But Ozil headers it out of danger. Laporte, Silva. Arsenal really coming up to close me down here. Aguero gets a nice 1-2 pass there with Sane, and he's burnt Kolasinac here in the box. Sane, Ronaldo chops to De Bruyne. He goes for the second attempt, and it's gone in. Oh my god, my finishing. I've hit the post a lot in these couple of matches here. Kevin De Bruyne gets the first shot away on the counter-attack. Man, oh man, if he didn't have that finishing or technical ability to get into that area, not many players would score that. It's a good pass from Sane off the post. It's palmed out right to him. Leno's been so unlucky there. And Kevin De Bruyne makes it 1-0 away at Arsenal. The citizens go up once again with a goal. We're not relying on sort of superstar names. Like, we haven't gone out and signed Messi for this series. I really need to be intelligent with my rotations, and I feel like I've brought in a lot of squad depth. I only had to spend £250 million. Ceballos, Aubameyang, Torreira. Some good passing here by the Gunners. I've definitely all noticed that the passing is better in this mod, but it's still very hard to beat human timed tackles against the AI. Sterling should have done something there. Sane. And containing as well. Sane whips it into the box. De Bruyne wins the header. Goes off the target. Leno finds Aubameyang. Arsenal are away here. It's Dani Ceballos. Walker. Stones. Miscommunicating. Trying to get it down. Walker is just containing the Arsenal defender and can't get it through, pressing a corner kick. It's interesting the AI went for that because they knew they were closed down. They've just baited me there. Aguero can't get it out. Socrates to Xhaka. This is Xhaka danger zone. I'm getting Oh, Ozil's nearly scored there. Man, Kolasinac. Oh! That's a penalty. Oh, that's contentious. At the edge of the box there. The two former Schalke players collide in Kolasinac and Sane. David Luiz comes out. That's at the... Oh, I don't know. It's too reckless going in like that. So Kolasinac couldn't stop him. He's in the box, and David Luiz has given away a clanger. The crowd is on my tail. Aguero! What a spectacular finish. What a strike from Kun Aguero. Sergio Aguero makes it 2-0. And the Citizens fly away from the Gunners. Leno there absolutely stands stoic. And we're back off running again. 3-1 victory over Spurs. A 1-0 victory over Wolves. The best result in football. I love it. Now we're 2-0 up against the Gunners. Bringing it out. De Bruyne just holding up the ball well. We've got the ascendancy. We're oozing with confidence going forward now. Sane is offside, but he's absolutely leathered it there. Good finish. Xhaka now comes off for Chambers. Unai Emery, furious on the touchline. Manchester City trying to go with another attack. Aguero! Oh, he was on his bike there. David Luiz. Walker. And Arsenal clear it well. Walker with the throw-in. Sane scoops. Sano's holding off 2 here. He's beaten 2 players. Why is David Silva getting on the end of that? The dude's 5'5". Arsenal have built something alright here. Nicolas Pepe beats one. Ozil with a good strike. Edison's been really tested there. Okay, it's time to make some substitutions to secure this result. Let's bring on Rodrigo once again, and let's bring on Asensio. Mahrez, Asensio have done really well, and let's bring on Rodri as well. A clinical passer, a very technical player. Bringing him on against Arsenal is probably not a bad shout. Larson, and our triple threat is coming on. Rodrigo, Rodri, and Asensio. No one will expect the Spanish Inquisition. Aubameyang with a very good attempt there. Laporte. Rodri. Fernandinho. Dude, the dude's 34 and he's still got it. Rodrigo finds De Bruyne. Rodrigo again. Rodri. Rodrigo in the box. Oh my god. What a shit finish. Oh, he doesn't have a left foot, does he? Sane. Rodrigo for his second match now. De Bruyne's been let loose. De Bruyne. Ascent. Oh, no. We should have scored that. We should have scored that. Oh, how's that gone wide? Oh, it just must be the difficulty because that should have gone in. Ozil. Nicolas Pepe. Edison's absolutely jumped on that. He's thrown it out short there, Asensio. That's a poor first touch to allow it to bommel up like that. But the ref has called full time and stopped the counter-attack. Manchester City have won 3 matches back-to-back. We go on top of the Premier League now, you'd think. De Bruyne starts off with a very fortunate goal, and the penalty sealed the Gunners' fate. 2-0 away at the Emirates. Okay, guys, welcome to the moment you've all been waiting for. The match against Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool. Much like in this career and in real life, when these two teams play, it's essentially a cup final. A must-win for either side. It will decide, more than likely, who wins the Premier League. We really need to go for it here today. And look how funny this is. Norwich's Pookie is currently the top goal scorer. The dude is having an absolute field day in real life. Maybe we need to bring him in as reinforcements in January just to score guaranteed Premier League goals. We need to rotate our bench as well. Let's bring Parejo into the mix. We're going with a front line of Aguero, Sterling, and Riyad Mahrez, just to change things up a bit. We're sticking with the same midfield and defence. Let's get stuck into the Scousers. Okay, guys, we're coming off a really good run of results. 3-1 against Spurs, 1-0 against Wolves. We've got the sort of best result in football. We can go away with those close matches, and now we've gone and beaten Arsenal 2-0. We're on a really good run here, but along with Manchester United. Rashford and Martial have hit the ground running for the Red Devils. So let me know in the comments, who do you think is going to make top 4 this season? It's going to be very, very interesting. We've got cup runs as well as Champions League football in the next couple of episodes. I plan to do a full season with Manchester City. We've got to go for the quadruple, but this is our first real test. We've secured top 4 with like beating Arsenal and Spurs. If we can sort of beat United and Chelsea as well. But this is make or break. We need to beat Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool here today. We've got to be clinical. We've got to be incisive in the final third. We need to pick up the 3 points. Okay, let's see who they're playing. So, they've signed Serge Aurier. Firmino, Salah, Mane leading the line. They've signed a brand new right back. Wow, the AI's really gone out there and taken the initiative. Matip, Van Dijk, Keita, Wijnaldum and Fabinho. A very strong squad. Silva, De Bruyne, Fernandinho with a really nice luxurious pass there to Mahrez. Got a lot of good passing going on here. Van Dijk's come out. Aguero trying to push that corner. We got closed down there. Liverpool really sitting back. How has Mahrez gotten to that? No way. Jose! I don't believe it. Fernandinho has scored an absolute beauty. What a special goal there. Outstanding. Fernandinho, more like Ronaldinho. Like, they sat off him there, and he's absolutely smashed it. Inch perfect. Fernandinho hit the time finish perfectly. And will he be Manchester City's top goal scorer? He's developed an aspect of his game which I didn't think was possible this late in his age. He is Manchester City's top goal scorer now. Keita, Salah, holds off 2 and gets tackled there. Wijnaldum, Salah. What a venomous strike. Dude, it's taken a massive tackle for De Bruyne to get possession there. And it's opened up for Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez. A nice piece of skill moves. Plays De Bruyne. Sterling against his former side gets blocked. Liverpool's defence holds strong. That's a good ball there for Mane. Oh my God. Liverpool with their Gegenpress attack. Tiki-taka versus Gegenpress. What's going to come through? Sterling plays it low. It's a good tackle there by Van Dijk. We're 1-0 up from a very fortunate goal. De Bruyne. Aguero. Trying to slip David Silva in, but he just gets closed down. Oh, what is that by Robertson? We just get closed so quickly down here. Silva. Cuts. That's a good pass. Aguero scoops just right into the line of Van Dijk. What a specimen he is. Liverpool are through here. Salah can't get that incisive pass off. Why has he hit the deck there in the midfield? Ref. Aguero. Ronaldo chops. Oh, through Van Dijk. Mahrez. Oh, Matip's won the header there. We've also got to be careful with like area balls in this series because we're not the tallest team. We're not the most physical as well. So balls along the deck is probably our best bet. And it's Sergio Aguero. Kun Aguero makes it 2-0 from some really nice passing there. Fernandinho building it back up through to Aguero. And he's gotten in the area there where he can finish. He's an absolute outstanding finisher of the ball. Cool, calm and collected. Puts his laces through it. And sends Manchester City 2-0 up. Mane keeps the ball in. Robertson. Fabinho. Robertson's having a shit match, so he's determined to correct his wrong. Silva there has given away positions. Oh, possession sloppy, but Keita's there. The ball's been forced onto the post. And they've stopped our counter-attack. Aguero. De Bruyne. Mahrez. The fox in the box. Ronaldo chops. Beats 2 Liverpool players. And Aguero can't get the flick on. Wijnaldum is coming on. Aguero. Fernandinho. De Bruyne. Raheem beats one. Ox is on the pitch. Trying to push them into a foul. The ball. That's a good save by Alisson. Man, Liverpool, you got to give them to them. They've been defending well here today, but it's only taken 2 minor lapses of concentration. But we haven't had hardly any clear-cut chances. Aguero's really had to drop back there. That's a poor pass. It's time to make some substitutions. We're 2-0 up. We really need to be smart with our rotations. Let's bring on Sane, Rodrigo, and Asensio. Silva, Aguero, De Bruyne, Mahrez, Ronaldo chops, and it's offside. Rodrigo comes on. I don't know about Rodrigo. I think this might be his last chance. He hasn't scored in 3-4 matches. He hasn't been clinical. He's missed a couple of open chances. He might be a flop. We'll have to see. Oh, it's a good ball over the top, though. Asensio's been awesome. Asensio, that's unlucky, though. Neves has been transferred to Valencia. What? De Bruyne. Sane takes a nice touch over the top. Oh, that's a good save. Sane running rampant on the left. Ronaldo chops, beats 2. A nice flick on. Milner drops back and tackles well. Liverpool on the attack. Salah just waste time. Hold it down, Edison. Rodrigo waiting for the run. Why is Shaqiri playing left back? What? That's not a good enough strike. A lot too much power on it. Yeah. But that's it, guys. The full-time whistle has blown. We've come away with another 2-0 result. Fernandinho there, just sitting so far back. Maybe that's it, because, like, other teams see Aguero, Sterling, Mahrez and Sane, and like De Bruyne, and they think, maybe even David Silva, you'd naturally think, they think, we got to close them down, and Fernandinho just has an absolute belter in his locker. So let's have a look at the other teams and how well they've signed. So, Zakaria has joined Norwich, and Yusuf Poulsen has joined United. Southampton have gone out and splashed the cash. Watford, along with Spurs, and you can already see that the AI is spending a lot more than they're used to in vanilla. Dahoud has joined Brighton, Kanate's joined Burnley, Raphael's joined Chelsea, Mustafi's joined Leicester, Sergio Aurier has joined Liverpool, and we've spent £250 million on players. Roberto Regani are coming into Manchester United, of course. Coming to the last 8 hours of transfer deadline day, it looks like Kieran Tierney and Guendouzi have been loaned out. Mustafi has been sold. Larson, Prats, I've received some offers here. Mendy from Juventus, a £88 million bid from PSG Paris Saint-Germain. And Chelsea launch a bid for Sergio Aguero. Liverpool come in for Stones. I have no ambition to sell anyone whatsoever. Werder Bremen's Eggestein has left the Bundesliga, of course, there as well. Are there going to be any sort of last-minute crazy signings? Nastasic, for £43 million in the last hours of deadline day, has joined Newcastle United. Brighton has spent £30 million selling Jordan Ibe. Spurs launch a £50 million bid for Mendy, and a £50 million bid comes in for Walker as well. Transfer deadline day is slammed shut, so you only can let me know now players you would like me to sign for January, and Jose Guy has joined Pochettino's Tottenham Hotspur. So we currently sit atop of the Premier League now. After 4 matches played, you're most welcome to pause and have a look at the other transfer history of some of the clubs. The top signing was Asensio for 92 million. Neves has left the Premier League to join Valencia with their newfound money. Sandro has left to join Barca. Benzema to Bayern. Timo Werner to Chelsea for £50 million. Even though they've got a transfer ban in real life. Sergio Aurier has joined Liverpool. Yusuf Poulsen for £40 million. I really would have liked to sign him maybe in January, but he's gone to the Red Devils. He's joined probably the only team we can't sign from. sign him from. Marco Alonso has left. Eric Bailly. And Ginton has joined Liverpool as well. So we've got a simulation match here now. Martial and Rashford have scored 10 goals each. Here's the squad. We face Southampton away. Let's cross our fingers and hope we can pull away with some points. Manchester City go 1-0 up and win with a Kevin De Bruyne goal. Jordi Alba's picked up a small injury. Okay guys, welcome to the first match in the UEFA Champions League. We've managed to draw a very favourable group, and we're favourites to go through. So I don't think I'm going to be playing too much matches in the group stage. We have our first match away in Russia against Spartak Moscow. We also have FC Porto along with AS Monaco in our group. We go 3-1 up away in Russia. Silva, De Bruyne and Sergio Aguero scoring. We unfortunately couldn't keep a clean sheet in Russia. So guys, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you haven't already. The deal still stands. If this video can hit 500 likes, I will do a double upload here today. I'm going to be continuing to upload daily of this Manchester City career mode on the FIFA 20 mod. Stay tuned for FIFA 20 content. It's just weird sort of saying that. Coming in the not too soon future as we are in launch month of September. Let me know players you'd like me to sign, predictions, how I should rotate the squad. Maybe you've identified someone that really sort of isn't living up to their potential. Rodrigo might need to be dropped. We need to rotate Daniel Parejo more. Asensio's been very good and incisive in this game. Once the cup runs come around, we're going to be rotating with our second squad and playing with them a lot more. Berkey's going to get more of a run into the squad. Jordi Alba's been absolutely sensational, opening up that left-hand side, that left-hand channel for Sterling. He's been really, really quite good for us. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and the bell to join the notification squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for Ultimate Team, or maybe just some games, I really recommend checking out my affiliation link, G2A. There's some really good prices, so even just looking around, to be honest. Anyway, the Patreon Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Royce